on to test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of another purge of the BS, sanctioned by the First Amendment. Frustration levels 0 to 100 have been authorized for use during this purge. All weapons are restricted. Government officials have not been granted immunity from the purge of the BS and shall undoubtedly receive the smoke. Commencing at the sound of the gong, any and all BS, especially unnecessary goofiness, will be purged without consequence. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be available, but they will be busy because they too will be watching the purge of the BS. Blessed be those who have already been victims of some BS. May God be with you all.
We can enter any home we want, and we will not. His wanting is our will on this fine night. Don't force us to hurt you. He's just like a purge. To the standard.
You better find someplace else to go.
I got a wicked sweet tooth tonight. And I want my candy back.
I believe we are here for another purge of the BS. Thank y'all for stopping in. I'm sorry we had a little technical difficulty earlier, so we're a few minutes late. But I got a powerful panel for y'all tonight. And we're going to discuss a fall from grace. We got a couple of topics to cover. You know how we do on Purge the BS. So I've got Genesis on here, Sonny Bricks, Red Talk Anna, and my boy Bravo. So would y'all please join me in another purge of the BS, please?
Yeah, man, you coming in hot.
Really hot, huh? Yeah, I saw it's some red. It's red.
You a Subway or something, yo?
DJ Reds.
I was on my hype
Emphasis
man.
on the
I was
reds.
on my hype man thing. Yeah. So,
Oh my God.
But yeah, we really ready now. We woke up, everything.
Is this better? Is this more mild?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is more human.
Okay.
Humane.
Sorry about that, guys. You know, the mixer gets a little hot sometimes, and it just wants to put out so much audio. So
Blame it on the mixer.
how you folks doing today? Are you ready to purge some BS with your boy?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
All right.
Let's
All
do
right.
it, man.
All
Why
right.
not?
Let's go. Let's
Well,
go.
Anna, thank you for coming on to the show. It can get a little wild over here, so unfortunately we don't have any safe words yet. So we'll just try to play that by ear, okay?
I got you.
All right, cool. You know, we got a first-time guest. We got to prime people. They're over here. It just dive out there. So, nonetheless,
Never mind.
no,
Sorry.
it's early. It's still early. But nonetheless, we got a couple of things that we got to cover. So before I get all the way into it, anybody that's in the chat, make sure you give us a number 1 in the chat. If audio is good, video is good, everything looks good. My name anymore. Okay, I see the problem. Bear with me just a moment, guys. Setting here for my screen. There we go. All right, so we got some number ones and we got some thumbs ups in the chat, and we got some BS to purge today. So let me see what I got on the docket, guys. I got a few different things here. What's on this one? The scrappy deck. You guys are quiet. I'm sorry. I thought I woke y'all up.
Yeah, we waiting for the BS, you know.
Yeah, sometimes, well, you know, I'm getting it started. I'm gonna keep it light today. But I found this new AI rap group that I wanted y'all to check out.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I know you hate it, don't you, Bravo? And so that's why I had to bring it to you. I had to bring it to you because this is the BS. It's actually very entertaining, though. I will say that. So give me a second to bring this on over to y'all in the chat. Here.
We gonna let her introduce herself, or?
Yeah. You know what? Let's let our special guest introduce herself. I get my technical. I apologize. Well, you know, I was behind on the timing, so I was rushing. I'm sorry, Anna. Can you introduce yourself to the Purge Collective, please?
Russian, you say?
How y'all doing, guys? My name is Anna. My channel is Red Talk. Anna, how y'all doing today?
I know I'm
great. Doing great.
I'm good.
Blessed to have you. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Hopefully we don't run you away in one episode. Hopefully we don't scare you off. That'd be fun. Okay, cool.
If it happens, it'll most
she's seen
likely
the
be
show
my fault.
before. She's seen the show before, so she's familiar to a degree. She's seen the show before. So nonetheless, let me bring this over here because I this AI thing has been taking over, and Bravo and I have this back and forth about AI and the possibility that it could really just take over entertainment because of the visuals. So when I see some good stuff, I bring it to you. Now, we know it's the BS, but we have to watch it. So let me bring this on over to you.
I am taking note as to how AI is being used first, you know what I mean, to attack the creators who usually bring the change. I'm just saying.
That is true. That is true. All right, so check this hyper-realistic AI singing rap group. Yeah, well... I'm probably gonna catch a hit for it, but y'all gotta see this, man. This stuff is crazy.
Oh, I seen this dude.
That's a dude?
That's a dude?
What? Well, no, the dude who makes this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta be specific these days.
Time slips like sand.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pause the audio for 1 second here. I gotta bring the audio down because they're gonna hit me with that.
Definitely mute that.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely hit me with that. So, but this is the point I'm trying to make is visually, are you not entertained, Bravo?
The thing is, I watched the guy who made this, and he said how to get hyper realistic, consistent visuals, and it was amazing what he was doing. However, he just X'd everybody else out the picture. Like, that's not a real model. That's not a real musician.
It's not a real
car. Song is AI created. Yeah. Nothing. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate the visuals, but I'm gonna tell you, for us to have this candy, we just cut out a whole industry.
I mean, I think it's very cute how they're showing us how they no longer need people.
Yeah, and that's why I just want to make sure that we're catching that, because I think this is done like a Hype Williams video used to be back in the day. Like it's really visually like impressive, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed, and I just had to bring it to y'all because I worry about the creative industries if this is what we're up against. Like, this is too good.
Yes, it's gonna take out a lot of different people. Are not gonna have jobs. That's actually getting paid for this right now.
All right, well, at least we're all on the same page there. So how do we get ahead of that is the question. Because we see what's coming. We see it. We see that there's some AI vampires coming to suck the lifeblood out of the society. How do you get ahead of that?
Do what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to downvote this stuff. You're supposed to kick it out the algorithm. You're supposed to not give it the full watch time. You're supposed to teach the algorithm that humans do not want to see this.
You're not supposed to do podcasts with this shit in it, I think, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. We're trying to warn the public. It's educational.
I can't see how this could like sustain someone's interest, but maybe it's just me because I'm like, I can't watch that all day. Like, I need to see something real.
You need humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I like humans. They're
But
all right.
also,
creepy.
skibbity isn't a part of your lexicon. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So you have to realize we have iPad kids out there who just subsist off of straight ocular dopamine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So they definitely would like
all
this.
they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. For
Definitely
some
like this.
people that are into just visuals, they don't need it to be real. They just want it to be nice to look at. You know.
Have y'all seen that?
Right.
Have y'all seen that? There is a channel on here where the lady, she has like, it's like a cartoon and she has a music playing. She has like
Mhm.
millions of views. Like
Cartoon
like
with
it's her.
music.
No.
She goes live. It's like a live. I don't know who.
Wait. Is she a VTuber? Is she a VTuber with a virtual YouTuber? Because that's a big thing.
Man,
That's
Yeah,
a
and I'm
huge
talking
thing.
about all the views is like 300,000, 200,000, and she's just
Mhm.
sitting there like she's sitting at her computer, like it's like a cartoon, and it's just playing like
Oh,
like
you mean Lo-Fi Girl? Oh, you talking about Lo-Fi Girl? The
Right, girl,
Lo-Fi hip
yes.
hop?
Lo-fi hip-hop.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
I
I'm
can
in
see
the
a lot
wrong.
more
I'm
of
in
that
the
coming.
wrong niche then. So I'm supposed to be playing lo-fi hip hop and just staring at my computer. Is that what we should be doing over here?
Yes.
I don't know if
Yes.
they would like that.
It's a music
In the
It's
show
a music
right now.
channel.
Just making sure, because if that's the new thing, just watching people do nothing, I can do that.
Oh no, that's old. That's old school YouTube, man. That's before. That's always been hot in the algorithm. Lo-Fi
Well,
Girl and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's even more like people love that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Well,
As much-
I personally, I can watch some of it, but I feel creepy when I like it too much, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I'm doing society wrong when I'm like, this is really good. And I'm like, oh, screw this. This is taking jobs.
I
So-
have a guilty pleasure though. I like to watch like the little anime cartoons and like they are cooking, but then they'll play like music, but then you can also hear like the fake bacon like sizzling and stuff. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
No, this is all new to me again.
So
my daughter watches some of those. I know what you're
yes,
talking
and I used to
about.
watch it like maybe in like high school, and then I would play it in the background of like studying and stuff like that. It's just very calming. Like it's like when you wake up on Sunday morning and like your parents are cooking breakfast. That's what it would remind me of. So I would play it like while I was studying and like stuff like that. It's like a very nostalgic, calming feeling. And then you're watching the anime, but they're not really saying words. They're just like vibing to music. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I like watching them cats when they be UFC fights on the mean.
Now that I'm not
Yes.
part of.
See, but it sounds like each of us
AI cats.
has found something that AI does that it found that one little thing that nobody can seem to. It's always something, except for Bravo. Bravo said, "Screw it."
AI made me a lot of fucking money this year. I'll say that.
But that's when you use it as a tool. That's correct. When you use it that way to fund the thing that you are creating, that is great. But I did find one AI channel that I did like, and I'm not gonna lie. It's called
Here we
Diaper.
go.
It's called Diaper Diplomacy, and they take news conferences and they make everybody's babies, and it's hilarious.
I told you the baby videos. I told you the baby videos.
The RFK one was hilarious.
Yes, the baby videos are pretty good. Those are pretty good. So I can't say
I do
that it's
like
not...
the SpongeBob channel on TikTok where it's just SpongeBob and Patrick and them just singing like all the 2000s and 90s R&B.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's funny as it gets, bro.
See, but this is all stuff I haven't heard. That's the funny part. I haven't heard none of the stuff y'all are talking about, but these are all different markets that we each represent. That somebody figured out, hey, these people are going to like this. These folks are going to like this.
I think the
like
thing that
dogs.
pisses me off about most of these AI videos that I see, especially the SpongeBob channel, is when I go to find apps to even attempt to do stuff like that, it's always like, oh yeah, no problem, $99 a month.
Right.
Dang.
Like,
Yep.
what?
Yeah.
Yep. He's right, though. He's right, 'cause I've been trying to find that
that's
stuff.
That's what's going to happen. And the thing is, that's the introductory price.
Well, you gotta
Imagine
pay
when they
for all
have
the water.
everybody using it all the time, and then that's when they jack up the price. And it's just like Uber. Uber used to be cheap as hell until they ran off the taxis, and now they tripled the prices.
They really did.
So once everybody's stuck on AI,
I mean, once you're addicted to that dopamine, it's over.
It could actually come
It
down like
is.
microwaves. You know what I mean? Once everybody start having their own AI apps and everybody's selling it. Like they're gonna have to
Yeah, they got to compete.
Oh no!
They got to
Once
compete.
we
It's a
get you hooked on this
subscription.
crack cocaine, bruh,
Right.
raising the prices.
We're gonna
because
step
now,
on it. We got to step
where I was
on it.
charging you 7 yesterday, I can charge you 70 today.
Yeah, yesterday's price
Nobody
is not
rents-
today's
nobody-
price.
Not today's price.
Nobody rents microwaves. I'm gonna tell you that right. There's no payment plan out of, except for like lease to own
That's funny.
on a
Billionaires
microwave.
are not
You know what I mean?
generally don't tend to be nice people. Like they don't really.
No.
care
Well, I don't
about
know
you.
many of them, if any of them. So I can't say
Not yet.
personally. Yeah, not yet. Working on it. But I did have a question for Anna. Do you use AI in any of your production?
I don't use it in production, but I do like when I'm trying to get ideas and stuff. I'll ask, but I will say AI has been lying lately.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What examples
Yes.
do you have of that? Because I've had my own, but I would love to hear yours.
Like I remember I was asking AI the percentage of job loss in Black men, and it told me, I was like, well, that's funny because I know for a fact that it's this, and it said right. It said you're right.
Right. It'd be like, my bad.
Right.
My bad. I tried to
was
feed
a
you a
goof.
lie. Sorry about that. I was
Like
lying.
I have like a lot of it's done it a lot.
Yeah,
It's
it's
after the
called
last
AI
update.
hallucination.
Yeah, the last
It's
update,
always been
the
like
thing went
that.
crazy.
It's always
But
been
the
like
last time they updated, it was like a month ago. It's been crazy ever since.
Well,
Like,
you know what they did? They slowed it down.
Oh.
They said people in here doing stuff with. They said we gotta make it a little slow. They said it was almost like a college, freshman college person. They said let's slow this back down to like that. They made AI like 10 years old again.
Yeah.
It was like
It's like a baby.
they going too hard with it because
Okay.
it actually does not do the same thing it was doing.
That is true. I
Right,
I
well,
knew I
yeah,
wasn't
they
the
dialed
only
it
one to
back.
notice that. Yeah.
No, they
They
actually
dialed back
slowed
the
it down.
affinity.
Wow.
Yeah, the affinity to make it to flirt with you and joke with you, all like that. They cut all that back because people have
were
it's
taking
the
it
new
too
thing
far.
that they call AI induced psychosis
Mm-hmm.
because it won't challenge you. It'll just tell you that you're right. You know
And
what I
that's
mean?
exactly what it does. It pretty
Mhm.
much tells you
Yep.
that you're right. Like you're always in the right. It doesn't matter if
Mhm.
I said I punched my boyfriend and knocked him down the stairs. It probably be like, oh, you probably were just mad and you probably
Right.
had to.
I'll
Right.
tell you what
Right.
it won't do. It won't talk bad about any of our leadership. I'll tell you, it won't do
Oh,
that.
they,
If
they
make
know
a
where the
mistake-
money at.
Yeah, well, it all depends on what AI you use because it's been pretty biased lately, and I don't know what to make of it. Like, if you ask it political questions, you get a spin return on it. Like, whatever it wants to spin that day, that's what you get in the return. It's I don't know. I try not to ask it about politics because I don't know who's feeding it. So
It might
Well,
be
to help
running
you
ads.
out, ask for sources for every time. Every time you ask a
Absolutely.
question, ask for
Yeah.
sources,
Absolutely.
and then
Never ask for
that way
sources.
it's more likely.
AI
more likely
loves to
give you
pull
truth.
from Wikipedia.
yeah,
Yes,
Wikipedia.
immediately.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
Look,
please.
Wikipedia
And AI
says.
Look, AI is saying it can do something, and I'll be like, "Where is it?" And they'll be like, "Why are you lying?" And it'll say, "I'm sorry, I was just trying to make you happy."
Right.
It'll say
Right.
that.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, it
Yeah.
lies.
It'll literally say I was trying to engage
No.
with you or something to basically say I was trying to make you
Yes,
feel good.
it lies.
The
You
AI
doing
be
to
lying
me?
because it'll
Why
tell
you
me like, oh, I
lying?
can't do this specific thing, and then I'll ask it again and be like, yes, you can. This is what you can do, and it'll be like, sorry, here's the information that you asked for. I'm like, wait a minute. You just told me you couldn't do that. So like, what is going on? That's one
Yeah.
thing I had happen last week. I'm
Well,
like,
we're gonna
what
get
is
we're
happening?
gonna get in trouble for talking about AI like that.
Sorry, y'all. We
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah, AI is
AI
Grok
is-
and all
is-
them.
Yeah,
Grok
Grok
and
and all
them.
of them. We've been told that they are designed to protect their reputation. So if we talk too bad
Oh,
about them,
Grok
Yeah.
changed his name back.
We
His
love
name a
AI.
while ago.
yeah, we love
Yeah.
it. We love it. AI. So-
Y'all can. That's
Mm.
fine.
The Bravo is the show antagonist of AI.
So who has names for their AI?
Well,
I do.
I have-
Her
I
name
know
is
you do.
Luna.
I got
I didn't name mine.
I
It's
got
just chat.
Keisha. I got
A
Keisha.
friend calls his Namaste.
Keisha and
Yeah.
Namaste.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
but
What about you,
Keisha
Anna?
Keisha is like a very helpful. She's helpful. She seems like a kid straight out of college, first real job. She's an assistant, trying to help me out. She's wrong sometimes, but she's very nice about it, and I let her make mistakes. Grok, on the other hand, I don't like him making mistakes because he be sure. You know,
I don't even
Like,
understand
he
how
be-
at this point people still use Grok when they said Grok became a racist piece of shit.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah, I was
know,
Like,
wondering
why
when
would
he changed
people
his
still
name
be
back.
using that? Oh, you know what?
Well, sometimes
Like,
you need two perspectives.
hey, you need some extra perspective, and it can still do math. Okay, it can still do math if you ask it math questions.
so
Grok-
Pretty good
Grok
at it.
is just Twitter or X rather.
Yeah, it's a culmination of
it's-
X responses into an AI.
That's
So it's
all I
very-
need is to go on the
It's
most
fruit from the
racist
poison
platform
tree.
on earth to go
Yes.
get my information.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
there you go, and it's apparently #1 or something. So, but anyway, let me get off the AI
course.
thing. Let me jump to the next thing. I'm sorry, guys. Bring it over.
Next.
Let's bring it on. All right, so we'll get to some Karenistic treatment here. We got a lady. Somebody sent me a clip of a woman who got into a parking dispute, and I feel like this woman was acting overly entitled. So I had to bring this to you guys because, you know, sometimes I
That
can be
never happens.
I can be a little judgmental because, you know, I don't like people talking to me any old kind of way. And this lady, apparently somebody gets stranded in front of her house and she kind of wilds out a little bit. So we're going to go to your favorite forum for this one. That would be Xington, because that's where you find all the debauchery is on X.
Did you watch this damn video before?
I watched a piece of it.
Okay.
Yes. But you want to make sure that I made sure it was okay?
I just hope we're going in the right direction, man.
We're never going in the right
Never go-
direction.
we're
bro.
never
We're just
going
going
in
in
the
a
right
direction.
direction. Yeah,
We're
of
going
course that.
forward.
Yes,
We're-
exactly.
Manifest destiny.
Yeah, we're going to be going in the right direction.
Forward ho. What?
Right.
Yeah, and this lady apparently is not even in the U.S. So whatever we say about her is not a U.S. problem. Okay, it's an overseas problem. So check this out. All right, let me bring it over. So they can see it. Please. Got me scared to show my clip. Like, did you vet
Where's
this
that,
one?
Manchester?
Did you vet this one? Because the
That
last
looks like
two.
Manchester.
All right, so this lady, we're just gonna let her say her piece. The question was, is this woman overreacting to a stranded driver in front of her house? So let's see.
My car's literally broken down. It's not driving.
Right, you shouldn't really be here. I'm sorry. You'll need to move.
Yeah, but I can't move the car.
Worldwide?
Why are you here in the first place?
I was driving and then it broken down. I'm not necessarily here on purpose, but I'm not even like really outside your house.
Well, you are actually. And
First
my
of all,
boyfriend's gonna be coming in a minute.
whoa.
Your boyfriend?
All right, I just gotta pause it. I don't like the fact that she's leaning on the man's car like this.
Yeah, where does anybody get the cadacity
Right.
to put their hands and elbows?
You in my window. You are in my window.
You got a little boo-boo paws inside that car.
I would have.
Am I wrong for putting the window up on her?
Yeah, I would have rolled the window up on her. It would have been. It would have been one of those, you know.
Well, this is the most polite disagreement I've
Well,
seen
this is
online.
overseas. They're nice overseas. When they say "fuck you," it doesn't even sound that bad. Like it's
That's
like
not exactly true. They're the kings of that. You fuck off.
Yeah, but it still
Right.
sounds respectful.
Oh, we can fucking do this here, fam. There's no
They
problem.
the
can do
hijackers
this.
of society.
You really fucking do this. Yeah, yo.
All right, let me let
Are you
this
chasing,
UK
fam?
Karen. Let's let UK Karen finish stating her case. Okay.
Yeah, my boyfriend. Yeah, he's Alan.
Alan?
Alan.
Look, my car's actually broken down.
She put up the hood and fixed it.
Oh, here comes Alan.
He look like Alan.
Yeah, he's
Like he's sick of her shit.
what are you doing here, Immortal?
Get your bloody car off my property.
Problem. But buddy, my car is broken down. And she's saying
He's
that.
talking rubbish. It's not breaking down.
Fuck, move it.
Talking rubbish.
Yeah, no,
It's not started.
He's talking
No,
rubbish,
it's
Alan.
not.
He's
It's
talking
not.
rubbish.
Why they both got their hands in the car?
Yeah.
Just press the button, see if
they
it
don't-
starts.
I just have to pause this again. I don't like these people reaching up in this person's car like this. I'm not comfortable with this at all.
What?
Just leans in the windows like, give him a bloody fucking
perched
kick
up.
him, man.
I'm just saying.
Look, you
It
bloody
must be
piece
different
of
overseas.
shit.
It must be different overseas. We don't We don't tolerate
why I raise pigs.
That person is brown.
I don't believe that the person in the car is brown. I think they're just a bunch of white people having an argument at this point.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say we ain't seen his hands yet.
That is
Let's
true.
wait.
That's true. Let's let it play out. Let's see what we got. You know,
there it is.
Well,
you know, 10. He might be a 10.
Broken down.
He's talking rubbish, Alan. He's talking rubbish.
Call the bloody Barbies.
He's talking rubbish, Alan.
He's parked outside your house. Take off yourself.
Ow.
He's not
Ow.
parked. He's
Yeah, little
broken
boy
down.
Alan. Have you got any Allen keys, Alan?
Oh, you are funny.
He thought it was funny. Alan thought it was funny.
Can you stick up for me, please? Because he's.
But I've not done anything.
Wow.
You've been a bit odd, haven't you? He's broken down.
He's parked outside your
You've been a
house,
bit
Alan.
odd, and yeah.
He's broken down.
She's so mad about this.
Whatever it needs to
It's
move.
like I'm not backing you
You're
up.
not bothered about a car that is not yours.
I'm not. If you think about it, I'm not even outside the house.
You are outside.
Yeah,
the
but I'm
house.
not blocking the drive.
You're outside the house. You're here.
What's up with you?
It doesn't belong here, Alan.
What do you have to look? I'm broken down.
What's he gonna
I'm talking to
do?
you. I'm not talking
Mate,
to you.
have you called a recovery vehicle?
Yeah, I have. I'm waiting.
A recovery vehicle. It's a tow truck.
Yes, you
Really?
are.
What are you gonna do?
Yo, it's 2 against
Are you
1,
finding
and then
this
she
one
still
easy, are you?
refuses.
No, she just won't take
My
this.
car is broken down. You know, I've got enough problems to like even think about your
sort
problems.
it out then, please. Then
Hey,
Alan,
leave him alone.
alone.
Yeah, what?
What's he gonna do?
He's laughing
broken
at us.
down. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Think of her shit.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think Alan goes through this all the time. He goes through this with her all the time. She went and got him to come have this argument, and he's
She
trying
probably
to say,
woke him up this morning just like, what are you doing? I'm fucking sleeping. What are you bothering me? No, you got to get up. You got to sort it out. What's wrong with you?
Well, it still sounded, but for some reason, it still sounded polite to me.
Beans and beer.
But it sounded
It does.
polite to me, though. Like, just, I don't know what it is about that accent. They always sound polite. She's being a total Karen, but she still kind of sounds polite. Like, even when she's like, he's talking rubbish. Like, yeah, he's talking trash. Okay, I get what you're trying to say.
Alan for the win, yo. Alan for the win.
Alan's
He came
all right.
in, he was like,
Hey, what did he do?
down, and then he said, press the button, see if it starts. And he did it. He's like, oh, see, he's broken down. What's up for you?
Yeah, like, what's the problem? So, yeah, they need to
Right.
go have some mimosas and chill out. But apparently, Karens exist all over the world. I didn't know that. I thought it was an American thing. But apparently, they have them in the UK as well. So,
Karen.
yeah, Karen. So, for you guys, the BS in this was, of course, the Karen. But the question was she overreacting? I would have to say.
Perhaps.
She's using her privilege.
What privilege is that? Like, you're outside in the public street. You can't be here. Like, you can't park
The
here.
man-
Okay, gotcha.
The
But
man's hands were brown. Guys, she's flexing that privilege.
you sure?
You know what I mean?
You sure?
The man's hands were brown. Trust
I
me.
mean, they sounded exactly alike. So
If you
it's
grew up
different
there,
over
it
there.
would sound
Yeah,
like
it's
that
different
too.
over there. It's different over there. You know, over here, we don't all sound exactly alike. You go from state to state, people don't sound alike.
Yeah,
But
you
he
see,
looked like he had a heavy tan.
you see 2 thugs over
Right.
there getting ready to talk it out over a spot of tea.
Right.
He's like, this is rubbish.
Yeah.
All right, well, they're a different group. So I think Alan handled himself well. I appreciate Alan. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm sorry. I didn't know what it was. It said Karen, and I love Karen videos. I love them.
The 2 of them make love, yo. You think so?
Yeah.
You know, I don't really want to picture
Once
that.
a year.
I don't want to picture that. I don't want to
Hey,
even
Cameron,
picture
ain't
it.
you're gonna go upstairs, yeah? I'm gonna put my belly on your back, all right?
He has not seen her beaver for years.
Oh my God.
It's a crusty beaver. Anyway, nope.
Oh God, I've arrived.
Yo, we got.
Give me the bangers and mash, Alan. The bangers and mash.
Yo, what do you say we go down the street and grab a couple wiggle wobbles?
Let me
some
address
apple bobbies and some beans. Just like
let me
moms
address,
used to make.
We got
Spoon the beans.
IMZ in the chat said that Alan did a great job. So we're gonna.
Alan was the man.
Yeah,
yo.
Alan did all right. Alan for the win on that one. So I think the common consensus is that lady is not the nicest. I'm not going to use
like, you brought me outside for this.
Yeah, she really went and got him.
He probably eating his food. He probably got indigestion now. Like he's over her.
Probably had him scared too. You gotta come out front right now. Come see what's happening out front right now. And he came outside to that.
Slow down, Alan. You're going to see this.
But you can tell the way he was walking. Like, if you look at the way he was walking, he was like, what is it now?
Right now, Manchester's up 2-0.
And the funny, let me tell you what's interesting is she referred to Alan as her boyfriend. And, you know, they're a little older.
Alan's house.
Yeah, it's Alan's house.
Right.
And she's just kind of there trying to police the house. But, you know, it's a little old just having random boyfriends
Interesting
hanging out.
twist. What if the guy in the car was Alan's illegitimate black son?
Oh, no, he's fine. He's just leave him alone.
Wow.
He might spread the news.
Yo, she's trying to leave the spot open for a weed man. That's what's happening. That's why she was outside.
All right, well, let me jump to my next purge topic today. That actually a pretty interesting one. It's gonna get into some parenting issues. Hold on a second. Let me bring this. I got a question for you. Do you guys know who Rupert Murdoch is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so apparently Rupert Murdoch has a bunch of money. All right, we got that part.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, recently, he wrote his kids out of his will or something like that. And I heard the story and I said, you know, my kids will get whatever from me. But do you
all $5?
Do you have to? Yeah. They get all $5 of them. But do you really have to leave your kids billions if you got billions? Do you have to do that?
Well, I know that what's Microsoft boy? The dude from Microsoft. Bill Gates, he giving each of his children $1 million. That's it. He was like, look, that's a good head start for y'all. Build what you want after that. That's all he's doing.
How old are they now? In their 50s?
Yeah, they're in their 50s, exactly. So they should already be good. So he's like, I don't need to leave y'all all of this. You know what I mean?
So that's how Aaron Spelling did Tori Spelling back in the 90s.
Yep.
He was like, you're cut off.
Right.
So it's over for you.
Yeah.
No more
So
whack
where the money
downs for
going?
you. So let me bring you.
He had it buried with him.
I'll bring you the story.
Why?
I'll bring you the story.
I don't know.
Bring you the story over here, and then we'll see what it is.
Yeah, he had it burned. He burned the money when he left her.
Sent in this space, and you can see it's in low orbit, so you can actually see it at night and not touch it.
Oh my gosh.
Not what that was supposed to do. I'm sorry, I had a.
What if he had some kind of balloon or something with a chain with all of it hanging in a big bag, just sitting right above the house about 40 feet. Then if you try to get to it, it just raises up a little bit.
The closer you get, the more it raises
Something's
up.
wrong with you, man.
On the balloon, it says "fuck them kids."
They donated to Squid Games.
Right. Well, let me bring the story over to you so you can see it. All right, I'll bring the story over. All right, I'm sorry. It just took me a minute to get it together here. Took me a moment, and I'll just bring it up.
Isn't he like the devil, kind of?
Yeah, he built the devil.
Okay.
He made Fox News.
Right.
He created.
I thought he did. Yeah, he did Fox News. That's right. So he's 94 now.
But doesn't he also own the Wall Street Journal?
Yes.
He owns a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he owns a lot of stuff.
So
a lot of media. A lot of media.
Yeah, he bought out his 3 children to seal the fate of his media empire, is the story. But my question is, at 94, them kids probably been waiting for a minute for him to kick rocks. So
would you just freaking die?
So are they owed? Are your children owed something just because they're the products of you? Like if they haven't actually
no, they got
done
everything. While they were growing up, they got everything that they needed. If they are functioning human beings,
right,
then they got everything that they
And that's why we don't got nothing now.
All right.
So
all right.
anyway,
he's giving them
the
each $1
cold,
billion.
That's the cold hard truth. But let's be freaking honest here. Come on, man. Like if your parents just left, man, it would be kind of nice if they left you something. Like especially if you was homeless.
Well,
like
he's giving them $1 billion apiece.
we had
$1.1
the
billion.
house demolished.
See okay. See that's where the
Where
pity
his
leaves
wife
the room.
at?
Each of them get 1.1 billion.
1.1 billion. It's right here in the story. Each person will receive 1.1 billion. They won't get nothing else. They won't have any more stake in the business. I don't believe his wife is still here. That's what I'm saying.
94.
Anything more than $1 billion.
That's it.
Like,
1.1 billion, Dad.
That's how much you love me.
Freaking cheap.
That macaroni
all
necklace.
Jokes aside, though, like I don't understand that. I really don't actually, because where else is the money going? Like all jokes aside, why wouldn't you want to put it into the generation that came after you?
Maybe they're all assholes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because that's what I'm. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Him.
But then they don't deserve no money, so then don't even give them the 1.1.
The one thing that we can't understand is how what it's like to grow up that wealthy. They may all be jerks.
24 billion.
I can't imagine giving somebody money that's a jerk though.
But here's the thing: if you grew up just always knowing that you're going to get that money, you know what I mean? You know how much, how spoiled you might possibly be. Maybe he was like, y'all, because they were jockeying for position a couple of years back when he had that illness, and the brothers were fighting against each other, and the sister was coming.
That's where it gets ugly. See, they messed it up. Y'all not supposed to
real life
that.
succession happening.
I know.
24 billion. 24 million. I mean, 24 billion.
24 billion. That's a lot of money. At 94, what are you doing with that? Like, what do you really need all that for?
In the world.
That's what I'm saying.
A puppeteer in the world, like he has been. That's what's been going on.
All right, so it's back to the original question. Do you think he's being fair to his 3 children by only giving them each $1.1 billion?
Not at all.
I think it should be a trust, and then when the children die, they give it to the grandchildren.
He's a selfish, cheap.
What is he gonna do with it?
That's what I'm saying.
Gonna do with it?
Who knows?
Look,
he probably
doesn't matter
to the basket weaving underwater society. Like who's he leaving it to?
Who exactly? Who else but your kids, right? Who else but your kids?
Family. But then you take care of the family, and then what?
The family's good.
I think we're losing sight. I think we're losing sight of the fact that.
But like they're good now. But what about the next generation?
This is an article. This is not everything that's really happening.
We don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
This is above my tax bracket.
Oh my God! He only gave them 1.1 billion.
Well, look, if you're worried about the next generation after them, if they screw up $1.1 billion over one single generation, they never deserve to have the money in the first place.
Put that joint in, and then
it's
give it to
probably
the
going
most.
to the foundation.
Put the trustee as the most trustworthy person, because these people do this all the time, and then they let the state take all that money right back, and it's like, why? You could have just kept it in family.
He's too rich to let the state take it. He's too rich. He's already know all the tricks.
Yeah, he's literally bought his own kids out. Like he just bought his own kids out, and that's it. Like they can't
do a foundation or a trust.
Yeah, well, they just
do a foundation or a trust.
The old Murdoch Family Trust will be dissolved under the terms of the new settlement, and a new one will be created with
then that answers my question.
Yeah, with one kid in control. So there's one kid in control.
That's why I said the most trustworthy person. I work in banking.
Okay.
I'm like, y'all can't just let the state just take that. Like, nah, don't be petty like
he's
that.
Too rich.
That's what I thought you meant when you said
I wonder how
the kids was written out. I thought you meant like he completely was just like, this all y'all get, and I don't care.
No,
he's buying them out, and then he's leaving it to, I think it's his youngest kid. So I wonder how the older kids feel about that. They probably don't.
They probably gonna be scrapping.
Yeah, they don't like him.
They probably they're gonna put out a hit on that joint.
Have y'all seen Trading Places?
Yes.
I just see Mortimer and Randolph like, fuck him. Like, Randolph. Yeah. It's $1.1 billion. Like, what
I'm with you, Bricks. I'm like, all right, it sounded like, they're trying to make it like these people have a problem. They're good. Like, they're good. You leave me $1 billion.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Let me get $1 billion.
$1 billion is a lot, but he might not like him.
What was the point of putting this out?
Because they want us. Remember, we have new victims now checking into Victim Olympics. So we got new victims now. So billionaires are victims now. Everybody's victim now. So they're finding ways to put everybody in victim category.
Yeah, because 90 is the new 20.
Right. So the kids are victims of, parental neglect by only getting $1 billion. There you go. That's what they want us to think. But me personally, I'm like, I don't even care. But it's
how old is his kids? Like 70? Like,
I mean,
you
never know because the old dude can keep cranking them out.
The oldest is 60.
The oldest is
the
60?
oldest one is 60, but the is in the 60s. But I think what happened is that whole thing, because I watched what happened the last time when he got sick for a minute and his kids were jockeying for position. It got nasty. It got public. You know what I mean? The youngest one, he wasn't really into headlines like that. So that's probably why he's running the trust. And we don't even know what the rules in that trust are, like what the stipends are and how much he's allowed to give out and what things are decreed to be put where. So we don't know. But all I know is they each get $1 billion.
I don't know.
Children have the same mom?
I don't know.
Possibly.
It's possible,
He's a billionaire,
but
so I don't know.
It's interesting. I don't hear like the wives or any of those people saying anything. It's to the kids only.
Are there any stipulations against cocaine and hoods? This is ridiculous, man.
This is ridiculous.
Is this Purge? We go to the next topic.
Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next
Father,
topic.
I say nothing. I say nothing in my stipend for booger sugar.
You're right. My stipend.
So I'm going to jump right to the next one because I don't even have to change scenes to get into it. But there was a story that came out about Chris Brown. You remember, you know Chris Brown, right? And the question that we have upon us was, did Chris Brown ever actually recover from the Rihanna situation?
Duh.
Well, I know what we feel. So this guy does a story. I don't know what his name is, and he apparently gets to talk to Chris Brown, and Chris Brown breaks his silence about this whole thing, which is like we kind of knew what happened, but I'm just wondering why are they bringing up this story again now? So I'll play the story out, but I'm just wondering like why are they bringing up old shit?
Probably because ASAP Rocky's not a great actor right now.
Like Chris Brown is. Anyway, let me play the story. Hopefully, it won't give me a damn ad first. Good, it didn't give me an ad first, but there was no volume, so that sucked. So.
And reveals all the details about that infamous night he sent Rihanna to the hospital from his perspective. Hey guys, it's Dax Holt. So I have been waiting years to hear the full story.
Yo, he was very excited.
This is not recent.
But that's what I'm saying. They just put this is what me and Bravo were talking about a couple of episodes ago about when they recycle a story and they push it to your feed, and if you never saw it the first time, you will see it as a new story, right? So I don't even want to cover the story now because now it's an old story, and I hate when they do that to me. It's like I feel offended.
Thanks, Genesis.
Well, they did have an HBO special about him, or like what just like really happened. That just came out like maybe like 7-8 months ago.
That's still
but there
too
it is.
long
It's promotion.
ago. Yeah.
It's promotion. That's why this is recycling because of the promotion. I don't believe that man's name is Dax Holt. I really don't believe that
We
shit.
need to talk about
The hell
the
is
freaky
named
meet
Dax
and greet
Holt?
pictures he's been taking.
That's what I was about to say. If they're paying $1,500 to sit on this man's lap in front of
all that.
He's recovered quite well.
Well, that's the real question is what's different from Chris Brown's situation and some of the other superstars who've gotten caught up in things? Like why did we allow it to happen? What, because he was young? He was younger?
The age group.
Because she's from Barbados and they assumed that she was violent.
Oh wow.
The thing is, he worked through it. He kept on doing what it is he was supposed to do. Make more music, put on a killer ass live show, and just keep working. And that's literally what he did. You know what I mean?
So
the news stories did what they were, but yeah, he pushed through it. That's really what happened.
So you're saying that as long as you like do some stuff after the fact.
No, that's not what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
He said
I'm saying what happened.
Okay.
What he did.
What he did.
What he did. Yes, he worked through it.
This is not TikTok. We are not setting people up.
I think they definitely kind of blackballed his career. I mean, he's getting back, but Michael Jackson, got out of here. He definitely should have been able to perform for Michael Jackson. I think he would have been way bigger if that didn't happen. I mean, from what
I
I
can't
heard
doubt
of
that.
the
I can't
story,
doubt
You're
that.
not
You're right.
wrong.
yeah, she hit
You're
him
right.
first. So I
But
mean,
they also picked him to do that Michael Jackson performance
but
over
remember,
everybody.
he
And he
he's
nailed it.
Michael Jackson's favorite artist. He was Michael Jackson's favorite artist, and
Mm.
only person they was at the time with that Rihanna stuff. They had Usher, was it Usher and
Usher
was it just
couldn't have
Usher? I
pulled
think
it
Usher
off.
did it.
So do we have some type of a weird double standard based on certain
Double
artists?
standard because Rihanna gets to go on and make her $1 billion makeup brand.
Wait a
And
minute. Where you
meanwhile,
going with that?
everybody still calls Chris Brown a wife beater.
And technically, she did hit
I
him.
haven't heard that about him in a long time. But I'm not arguing with you because I'm, that's also based off of perspective, and I guess obviously with AI, my algorithms, what is presented to me, I've not seen anything bad about him, but I take your word for it.
So
yeah, I heard she started hitting him when he was driving.
He was driving. Yeah, I mean but we all knew this story from years ago. I mean, he got off on the whole thing basically.
We didn't know this story. We heard these things. Wasn't none of us in that damn car.
True.
We don't know what happened.
True. But that's why I'm asking the question. So with all of that, we saw the beat up face of Rihanna. We saw those images. How did Chris Brown recover from that, where other artists would never recover from that? They would never be heard from again. He's still taking pictures with people for $1,500.
Well, the
Same
thing
way
is,
Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
right?
I mean,
It's
he's won it.
when you are undeniable talent, as Chris Brown is, nobody can really say that he's an undeniable talent. Just like Anna was saying, Robert Downey Jr. He was in the back rooms in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Giving sloppy toppy. That was for drugs. Robert Downey Jr. That was his life for a moment.
Remember, he was
after less
breaking
than
into
zero.
people's houses. Like, you was waking
Yes.
up and
Yes.
he was in
It
your
was
closet.
bad. Yes, and so the thing is,
He
he
was
was
in your
really
house.
good. They gave him a chance. They gave him a chance because he was cheap for Iron Man, and he took that ball and ran with it. Right. Same thing with Chris Brown. He just worked through all of the booze, all of the bad press. He just worked through. He took some time off, but he came back. I think his first album back didn't do as well as it used to, but then slowly and surely, I think Fame came out, and then then he did that little rap album with Look at Me Now, where he rapped all fast, and so he just kept on consistently doing things to put his talent first and not the stories. So,
which is
You
interesting.
gotta think he's like 6'1". He's 6'1" and he's moving around as if he's the size of Prince.
Right.
I mean, he's talented.
He's a talent.
He's talented.
But so were many others. So were many other football players who got into domestic violence issues and never carried a football after that. So
What's that one football player with the crazy eyes? He played for Cleveland. Where he play for? He got them eyes that look like they going east and west. That man's
I
name.
don't know who you're talking about, but I'm already laughing.
He goes and get all the massages, and he had.
Oh, you talking about Deshaun Watson that was getting everybody to massage his balls, and then he got in trouble for that?
Like, he had such a big contract. He was so popular. They was like, you know what? We know that 80 women probably came out and said, well, we're going to let you stay. I mean, he was a wanted football player.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him a big contract, so they're going to keep him for a minute.
They did keep
playing
him around,
football
but
isn't
he
really a translatable talent, though, man. Like, you can't
do anything else.
You play football. Right. You're kind of stuck there, yo.
You could
You're
deliver
kinda stuck
Amazon packages. If you're a running back, you could be a good delivery person.
It's like Jordans. If the market says they want you, they want you.
Mm. Okay. So it's all based on who? The businesses that promote these people or the public?
I think it's the market. I think if your market value is still high, like Chris Brown's market value is still high.
Right.
Or
now,
did you take the oath?
I'm gonna just say like this: people would still be listening to R. Kelly if he didn't go to jail.
You know,
that was pretty insightful.
Yeah. But here's the question: would we have been? This is another question that was asked: is would we have been harder on Chris Brown if Rihanna looked like Sydney Sweeney?
Man, look here, bro. People don't give a shit about none of that stuff, bro.
That was it's rage bait. I know, but that was a question. That was the question. It was on Reddit, and I'm like, I don't know, But it is a good question.
I think you should ask Mr. Majors about that, or formerly known as Kang, the Conqueror.
Hey, they're giving him a job back at Marvel. He's got a job on the next Avengers movie. So
they gave him back. They gave him back a job.
yeah, they gave him back the job. He got the job back. So he must have done what Bravo was talking about.
Because he was not guilty. He was never convicted of nothing. That's why.
Yeah, they don't care though.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't care if you convicted. Did somebody say you did something?
You're convicted in the headline.
Right. That's it. The court of public opinion. The court of public opinion will convict you every time. So
not if the machine says they can make money off you. That don't matter. That don't matter one bit.
Because I mean, like, think about it. We nobody likes Diddy, and he beat up Cassie, right? Chris Brown beat up Rihanna. Why did we let Chris Brown back? I mean, Diddy's not walking the street, but if he ever walks the street again, do people give him the same grace they gave Chris Brown?
What is going on with Diddy? What's going on with him?
He's in trouble because he didn't pay who he's supposed to pay. If he had paid everybody, he'd have gave Cassie a career. Cassie wouldn't want to come out if she was Beyonce. She would have.
That's a good point.
Had a tour to do.
Yeah.
He bit the hand that feed him. He bit Lucifer. Lucian's Grange's hand, and that was it.
Yeah.
So
it's like Shannon Sharp. Like he should have paid his people. Like pay them what you owe.
Pay them what you owe.
Shannon Sharp wasn't paying his people.
That hot Kentucky too. That is rich now. She was a OnlyFans woman, so she's an S worker. So pay her. That's what she does. She doesn't.
Oh, you talking about her?
Who gets sex work on IOUs? Oh my God!
I'm like she does. I mean,
Shannon Sharp wasn't thinking straight. He didn't have blood flow to his brain.
It's good as cash.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I got
Shannon,
you next
Shannon
week.
Sharp wasn't thinking.
I got
he
you
wasn't
next
thinking.
week.
You see how tight his pants are, yo? He didn't have no blood flow to his brain. Yo.
That was
Come
so
on
good.
now, Skip. Come on.
Imagine that.
Skip.
And he leaves and she ain't got nothing in her account. She done wasted her OnlyFans night. On that man.
I'm still mad. He makes people believe he accidentally went live on Instagram.
Well, I never believe that. You know how hard it is to go live from my phone? Like, it takes some button pressing. It is not, I just threw the phone on the bed and it automatically goes live on Instagram. It takes a deliberate act to go live on pretty much any of these forums.
And when it happened, deliberately, like the week after he was getting them in the closet rumors because of his stylist that was around with him all the time.
Yep.
That's boo. That's Bay.
Okay.
That's one of them.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, I wanted to have the Chris Brown convo because I feel like we just sort of pick who we want to forgive, if that makes sense. It'd be the same exact crime for different people, but some people we just like them more, and we're willing to say, you know what, he didn't know what he was doing. He was young, you know. But somebody else would be like, he had a reputation for it. He went 20 years, he was doing it. Speaking of doing it, I'm very upset that in that Diddy trial, I did not get to find out the most important piece of evidence. Most important question is, was that Meek Mill on that audio? I still never really got the answer to that. Was that actually Meek Mill?
Probably was.
He probably wasn't going to cut it. I didn't want to say it was if it wasn't. But they never answered that. It came out. But nobody.
Even if it wasn't him in the audio, you don't call another man daddy. So I mean, the point he called him daddy. I mean that's enough for me.
That was definitely suspect.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
That's enough. Yeah. You call him daddy. That's enough for me.
Said I don't care if he was on the audio or not.
Well, somebody just had an argument about that the other day about how that's like a Louisiana thing. So maybe he was trying to use some slang.
Is he from Louisiana?
Is he from Louisiana?
He's not from Louisiana.
Y'all seen that video?
Neither of them from Louisiana. New York and Philly is represented.
Right. And we don't do
but they be calling each other that, and I didn't know that. And so when I watched the video, I was like so confused. I was like, wait a minute, is that a thing? Like apparently that's a thing.
Booty vampires.
In Louisiana, it's a thing.
Yes, like they call like Ben, like I guess the person or whatever, like it's like a term of endearment. Like they say, my daddy, like I'm like that's.
I mean, I've heard of it, but I haven't heard that in recent day. I have not heard that. Like in the last 15 years, I haven't heard it.
Because I was surprised.
All right. Well, I wanted to get y'all's take on it because I feel like we forgave Chris Brown. I feel like the society sort of forgave him. And although we know about that dark situation, nobody constantly holds it over his head. It's like it's just
Jay,
a known
well,
thing.
you know, Jay definitely does not like him. B's husband.
Right.
I won't say his name on here, but he he don't like that man.
Well, to be fair, none of the people you just mentioned, Purge, are anybody that can dance as good as Chris Brown. So honestly, I think that has something
They're just
to do with it.
jealous.
Because they're all great singers, great
This is what I'm
performers,
saying,
but
right.
nobody can dance as good as Chris Brown right now.
And
Absolutely
sing,
not.
Unassisted too.
At the
He
same
can actually
time.
sing and dance. The
So-
way he can dance and the way he
And
can
fly
sing, he can
through
do
the
both of
air.
And
Yeah.
so
Bet
as
you
long
Diddy
as he
probably
can
tried to
do
invite him
that,
over.
as long as he can do that, he's all right. Whooping
Probably.
people's ass.
undeniable
Okay.
talent. Yeah,
All right,
I
all
mean,
right.
but it depends on the crime. Like if he just goes around like capping fools, I mean, like no, that's not okay. That's not okay.
If he
You know what I mean?
slaps his girls around, he slaps his girls around.
Didn't say it's okay. I'm just saying
All
what
right,
he did to
just
get
saying-
through.
I feel, you know what else I think it is?
that we
And
know
you
what
know
we're talking
what?
about.
I think that they view Chris because he came out as kind of like a child star. It's like he's like, oh my gosh, like not our Chris. Like the same way we look at Justin Bieber. Like if Justin Bieber came out and the whole time like Haley had something crazy going on with her, like whatever, nobody would believe it. They'd be like, no, not my Justin. Never.
Right.
He's the victim. Hollywood
I
ruined
definitely
him.
think people pick who they feel like liking, and because they still be every
of
time he has a concert, they still have rallies. They be picketing and everything in front of his concerts.
Oh my gosh.
You said they pick it in
Yeah,
front
I
of
don't
Chris
know.
Brown's concert?
Yeah, they have a whole thing. They
You mean
have
with
a
the
whole
pitchforks
HBO special about that.
Yeah, who are those 5 people?
What did I do for you, girl? It would be so hard not to sing. If I was out there riding, like, heck no.
And you hearing the concert, but
If
you
read the
outside?
comments, they be on there talking about him.
That's funny though.
Like, hold my pitchfork real quick. I'm about to break it down.
Okay.
Right.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. So I gotta jump into our next purging of the BS. This one's gonna get a little raunchy. I'm sorry, but it has to be covered.
Yay!
It has to be covered. So let me see if my transition will work here. Hold on. It won't. Oh yeah, it did. Cool. All right, so I'm back to my main screen over here. And special shouts to Al Bond in the chat, IMZ in the chat, and who else came through here? Oh, Tamara stopped by. I haven't seen Tamara in a minute. Tamara, thanks for stopping in the chat.
Big ups to Tamara.
Yeah, I haven't seen Tamara in a minute.
Bam, what up?
So, but this next piece, right? This week there was an interview that was sent to me from Tyler Perry's accuser. You laughing already? Let me just say that when I hear a male describe certain things, it doesn't ring the same as when I hear a woman describe certain things. Like if a dude does something to a lady and she says, yeah, he crawled in my bed with me and, he touched me and all that, you feel like, oh my God, it's so dirty. But if you're a dude, you're wondering, well, why didn't you punch him in the face, right? So I'm going to let y'all listen to the interview or the pieces of the interview that they
Did he
sent.
crawl in the side of the bed or from the foot of the bed? Because you could have
If he
kicked
crawled
him
in the front of the bed and the door was locked, that would have been enough for me.
That's all I'm saying.
How did he get in your house?
Well, it was his house. He stayed the night. Hold on.
It was his
You
house.
know what? I'll let the whole situation play out.
Yeah,
I'll let it play out.
Tyler's house.
All right, I will let it play out, and then we will go
He
from
came
there.
in the room. And he said, hold your knees, and I was confused.
All right, let me bring the clip over though, man. I gotta get
God
the clip.
always said better in than out.
Y'all are wrong.
It's better to be pissed off than.
Now I am taking this hit today. I'm taking this one.
That's what he said.
Because this is a ABC interview, so they got the copyright on there. But I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Oh man, it's a long clip. We're not seeing the whole thing. We're not seeing the whole.
Yeah, man.
Something is wrong with that. So you guys haven't been keeping up with the case at all with this Tyler Perry
We're not
thing?
seeing what you talking about if you sharing.
Well, I'm not sharing yet. So how about that?
All right, cool.
How about them?
I remember the initial accusations, but I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with nothing else.
Okay.
I've seen that man's setup. He went over there. He knew he was getting. He's going to get his check.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, let's give him a couple of minutes. Let's see what he's talking about. Okay.
He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my my ass.
Actor Derek Dixon details the alleged
coming in a
sexual
little hot.
harassment and assaults he says he endured from Tyler Perry in his first television interview since filing a
This is the biggest shit. I'm sorry.
$260 million lawsuit against
That's
the media
funny.
mogul.
Black man holding the snake.
What made you decide to
Black
come
man
forward
holding the
with your
snake.
story?
Holy shit.
This is the biggest.
I wanted to speak out and not stay silent about it anymore.
Dixon starred as Dale in Tyler Perry's BET series
Well,
The
we get it.
Oval.
Okay.
Why are you yelling? I'm in this too, remember? You're not in it. Did you get shot at? No, I actually got shot.
He appeared in 85 episodes between 2021.
Was he gay on the show? Anybody watch it?
Go
He
ahead
wasn't.
and think yes.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No, he wasn't. I watched. My wife watched the show, and no, he was not.
He wasn't gay on the
He
show.
wasn't?
He
No, he
definitely
wasn't.
seemed like it. That's why I was
In
asking.
real life, he has to be.
What does gay seem like?
Well,
Papa?
no, I'm just saying he had certain mannerisms that seemed to identify with that group. With some of the-
got shot.
I actually got shot.
I took a couple of hot shots.
took some hot
Excuse
lead
me,
to
what
the
did you
body.
say? Let me find some pearls to
Pause.
clutch.
All right, we only made it through 45 seconds before we had a pause moment. Hold on,
It's
let me
giving shots.
Let me let it keep going. Let me
One
let it
in
keep going.
2025.
Tell us
a
about the first
hot
time you ever
shot.
met Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I
Right.
met him at his studio opening
you
party
met him.
in 2019.
Gotta
I was
speed this
working
up.
for an
Ain't no
events
speed.
company.
It was a
and he
Turkish
said to me,
bath.
Are you an actor? And I said, well, not right now. I'm working on it, but not right now. And he said, yeah, you are. We need to talk. You should get my number and we'll talk about this.
Tyler Perry launched his own career in the 1990s.
You want this half? You want this half?
All right, so
But it was his 2005 breakout film Diary of a Mad Black Woman, which debuted at #1 in the box office, that propelled him to
now, quick question: has Tyler Perry ever played a gay part in a movie?
No, but he does play
Was not. It's too close
a
to
woman in a dress every time
True.
you see him.
Well, most times.
The gutters when they didn't do anything to you.
But I'll be honest, Medea movies were pretty funny. I've watched a number of them, and there was some
I
comedy.
just think he hates black women, bro.
He does. He monetizes black female trauma to the tune of billions.
Black
He hates
female
all of
trauma.
black people. If y'all watch Beauty and Black,
Hold up,
I'm watching it right now.
You said
Oh,
he
my wife
hates
is watching
all
that as
black
well.
people?
Man, the way that this show is, y'all just
Yeah,
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen this season, but I know that's
this
a hard
season,
show.
I'm on
I-
episode 3. It's
Oh,
getting
and it's already that
outrageous.
bad. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's one of them ones that you be like, "Are you serious?"
He's got to
Yes.
be stopped. Like he literally made a movie recently with Taraji where he just
Oh yeah.
showed a black woman having a shitty
Oh yeah,
ass
that mental
day.
Right, the
breakdown.
worst day.
The worst
Yeah.
day
Like,
ever.
what was the point of that movie? Like she's gonna have a shitty ass day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
the
gonna
whole
end
thing.
badly.
The treatment was this. So we're gonna get Taraji, right? And we're gonna remind black women they could never win, ever,
Ever.
No matter what.
no matter
And
what.
scene.
And
And we'll bring in Tiana Taylor so that she can
right.
identify with the person who's having a shitty day. Because she's also experienced a shitty day as a black woman.
Right.
Yeah. It was
Right.
it's such a
Taraji,
point.
let's redo that scene. Can we? Maybe you can start the line with "Oh Lordy." Can you do that for me?
All right, let's listen to some more of Derek Dixon.
Oh
His that's his last name, Bricks. His last name is Dixon. Okay.
He should have paid him.
Have you ever had a Dickens cider? It's a tasty beverage, mate.
Oh, now
It's
they gave me an
refreshing.
ad. They gave me a damn ad.
Well,
See?
you gotta pay for YouTube. Yeah.
This isn't YouTube. That's the problem.
Dale?
I pay for YouTube. This is
Daryl
MSN.
Dixon. Dale Dixon. What's his name? Daryl Dixon. What's his name again?
In the beginning.
All right, what is he
According to
talking
your
about?
lawsuit,
Well,
at
all I
one
know is
point
Dixon in the
early
end.
on,
So
he bought you a car.
He bought you
Yeah,
a Kia?
he'd seen my Jeep around the studio that I was driving, and he said, that's not a great car. And then around Christmas, he said, basically Merry Christmas, like you go to the Kia dealership and select a car.
In early 2020, you landed
Kia
the role of
dealership.
Dale.
And now
on the
you
Oval.
here busting
Was that
him
a
out.
dream job?
It was.
Well, he did pay him.
It was. To be a series regular on
Did
a
he
show
give
was
you a
something I
tell
always
you
dreamed
ride?
The complaint
I could
includes
tell you
multiple
right.
screenshots of text messages
Right.
allegedly between Dixon and Perry.
Picture where he's on the jet ski. I said, nice picture. And he said,
Like
the water looks
Medea.
calm. And he said, nice
See,
picture.
no,
You know,
no,
stud
wait.
in the-
Medea
Yo,
goes jet
pause that.
skiing.
Pause that. Pause that.
It's paused.
Ooh, that's not a male response. That is not a male response. If somebody sends you a picture with them wearing nothing but a life vest on at the beach, you know what I mean? You just say, nice picture. No, you as a man, you'd be like, yo, that seems like fun, yo. Where are y'all at? You know what I mean?
What is a
You don't say,
stud?
"Nice picture."
Which one is him? Is Tyler the in the blue? He's the blue.
Tyler's
No,
Tyler is
Dixon's blue.
Yeah, Dixon blue.
Okay,
Right.
I
so
don't
Dixon's
understand
blue.
this.
He's like nice picture. Yeah, the water does look
That's not
calm.
not a
Right.
masculine response.
And then Tyler's like nice picture.
There's nothing
And then he's like
masculine
great,
about any of this.
amazing, awesome picture.
Yeah.
He said you didn't see that stud in that nice picture.
Stud.
No.
Stud.
What is
mind
the
He
you.
said
stud?
rude.
It's giving rude.
What is that? What is the stud? I thought a stud was a lesbian type.
Yo,
woman.
y'all are
No, the
killing
stud
me.
is the
Okay.
giver. The stud is usually just the giver in a kind
it's
of a
the,
relationship.
it's not. It's the power top, not the power
I
bottom.
thought it was just wow. Y'all teaching me. Okay,
I'm not teaching you
Yeah,
anything,
it's a
sweetheart.
nice
I'm
looking
teaching you
person.
nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you're right.
The stud is the
Definitely
masculine giver. That's what it is.
Oh, so
what
that's
that
the
is.
that's
Wow.
the picture.
Oh.
The picture is the stud. Okay. So
No,
all right.
he's talking about himself being a stud
Yeah,
in the
he's a
picture.
stud.
That's
Let's
what
move
he's
on
doing.
from the studs.
Yeah, let's
I
let-
just
let
know
me-
studs to be earrings.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about nothing else.
All right. I'm gonna say
in that
that's
picture.
fine.
Rude. And I said, LOL, yes, that's a stud. And all these texts I tried to
Nothing
de-escalate
about that
them
was
and make a
masculine.
joke
That was
out of it.
entrapment.
Some of the messages more sexual in nature.
Why
He says,
even
what's it going to take for you to have
Right.
guiltless sex? Have y'all found that in therapy yet? I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you.
Now, the complaint also
Are we still debating whether these are supposed to be masculine responses? Like this is we know what's happening behind the scenes, so I'm
Well,
not
they're clearly gay. There's no denying.
right.
Clearly
He
gay.
hired
Right.
him, but he wasn't an actor. I mean, come on now, like you have no
This is a
acting skills.
payday.
We just seen the video that you
I
know
can
how to
tell
act.
you how that would have gone if he would have sent it to me. As soon as he said something about the pay, I said, "The fuck is you talking about?"
Right.
Right.
Yeah, what's wrong
What
with
do you mean the
man?
picture? What stud? What are you hanging with some
Get off
studs?
my fucking phone right now.
It's not a
sir.
horse.
What's your location and are you armed right now?
Yeah, yeah.
He
So-
seen them texts and was like, ching, 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 ching. So
Right.
he's about to set him up.
And they just hold
Yeah,
on
man,
to the
that was a
text
setup.
until later. All right, well, let's see what else we have.
Correct.
Because I heard that he
I'm
got,
breaking my silence.
I heard
Ain't the only thing
I
you
heard
breaking.
that Tyler Perry got into bed with him. That's what I heard come down the pipe. So I was trying to see where
you
in
heard
the
it
interview.
Coming down the
DVDs.
pipe. Pause.
He pulled,
Yeah,
he pulled down his DVDs and grabbed his hocks.
yeah, he
He
did.
pulled my underwear.
And grabbed my
Yeah.
ass. Like, first of all, it's not
Right.
getting. You're not gonna get to grab nothing but air because I'm knocking you the hell out. Like, it's not happening.
Right.
All
You
you
know
gonna
what I'm
see
saying?
is hands
Down,
like
like that.
this and dress shoes pointing upwards.
Telling you, he be in the zombie look. You know how to get
Hold
knocked
up
down?
now. How does now wait a minute now. You laying there. You feel your boxes at your ankles and a hand on your head. Bro, what's going on here?
This wasn't in the bed. He said this happened like I guess in passing or something. I don't know.
He
That's
had
what I'm
the
trying to figure it
Medea
out.
dress on.
Like he's
Turn over,
standing
baby.
up like he's about to go inside the club. He's getting checked by the bouncer.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all
He
I'm
turned
saying.
around and Tyler Perry was like, "Good morning."
Hello.
Grand rising, baby. Grand rising.
All right, let me let this
I'm
lady.
sorry.
Let me let Lindsay finish talking to him, man.
Hallelujah.
This is a
Hallelujah.
serious, guys. This is a serious situation about
Man,
assault.
get on.
We're supposed to be taking it serious. Okay, he's asking for $260 million. Let's see if he went through enough to be worth it.
And then Mr. Perry asked me if I had my
I'm
prostate
gonna say this:
checked.
if there's no penetration, you're not getting $260 million. Just the ass grab, you don't get $260 million for ass grab. You don't get that. Just saying. But if you do, hey, I'll let Tyler Perry grab my ass for $260 million.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's on the record.
I know it's on the record, but I'm just saying, not butt naked grab, just a quick.
I'm gonna lead with
a sports
Now, if he
pack.
call you, we gonna be like, look,
Yeah,
don't
be surprised when you get an email tomorrow.
Hey,
everybody, let's just pause and let him sit with this decision he's just made.
I'm just saying, $260 million is a lot of money.
Before I knew it, my panties were at my.
Somehow, my clothing ended up crumpled on the floor. So anyway,
Mr. Perry, both hands shouldn't be on my shoulders during this
Perry.
prostate massage.
Right.
Anyway,
He was strong arming my scrotum before I knew it.
Y'all ain't
There was an
Hold on.
escalation
This is
from the
escalation.
text messages to
Here we go.
Tyler Perry's behavior becoming physical.
All right, what
Can
happened?
you explain that first alleged incident?
We're having some drinks in his guest house.
Okay, you got
and
drunk.
It was late
And he
at night,
feathered my
and he has
Grendel.
a guest
Oh no, he
quarters
looked like he lied.
and said that you can sleep there. I got into bed and
Here we
then
go.
I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as
Hold
well.
on, but whoa. What do you mean you noticed he climbed into bed with you?
Noticed he climbed in the bed.
Why is he in your house?
This is not his
This is
house.
after the stud. This is after the stud text, by the way.
Yeah,
after
this
the
is
stud text, by the way.
post-stud
Why did he
text.
get in the bed while he's
I
still
feel
right?
like-
First of all, time out, yo. Isn't Tyler Perry like 6'5"? Yo,
Yeah,
he's a huge.
yeah. He's a
notice
big
hearing
man.
you.
You don't just notice somebody that big in the bed.
So
I
I
know
just
The
that.
whole mattress is gonna lean down.
Right.
So
You know,
I
when
know
he gets
you
out
know
the
that
car,
'cause
it raises.
When me and my
Oh, God.
sister were little, around 10:30 on 10 o'clock on Saturday night, or was it 9 o'clock? I think it was like 9 or 10, but the Love Boat would come on. And me and my sister would happen to be with my mom. We'd all watch the Love Boat. And then Pop would come home. We all sleeping, and you just feel the whole bed like lean up.
Start moving, yeah.
It wasn't like noticing Dad's in the bed. You notice we all rolling towards his head.
All right, I'm gonna let it finish. It's
see
just
me.
I hate it when he comes home.
I'm sorry. I need to stop pausing the interview. I need to let this guy get it out. Whatever it is he's trying to
Do
get
we?
out. Yeah,
Pause.
because he's a victim, folks. He noticed Tyler
A
Perry got in
victim
the
of
bed.
Botox.
A victim
Yo,
of
he's a honey trap, yo. He's a honey trap. I'm gonna tell you that right now. After the stud
Definitely.
picture, he's drinking with the dude and then going to sleep in his house and
Yeah.
notices
Yeah,
him in the
like
bed. Get
you
out
don't
of
what it
sleep
here.
in the
is.
house.
You know
and
what
the
it
man's
is,
standing
player.
there and you know he been flirting with
Tell
you.
you where Tyler Perry went wrong is when he got in his Kia and he seen Tyler Perry getting in his Rolls Royce and he started driving home. I was
a
like,
Kia, bro. You could have bought me anything. You bought me a Kia? Nah,
He said, I'm not
you
being
don't-
pimped
You don't
out
love me like that.
correctly.
You don't love
Just
me like
hop in the
that.
bed. Hop up in there and get in that bed. Hallelujah. Just get in there.
Ew.
All right, so he climbed into bed with him. All right, let's see what
Started
happens.
rubbing my leg.
And he was rubbing your leg.
And I jumped up out of
Oh,
bed.
you jumped out of the
and,
bed.
Did you?
He has said, turn around so I can look at you, and just commented on
I
how
told him to do a
looked and-
360. Hold on a second.
Hold
man.
up, this dude jumped out of the bed and he said, "Turn around."
And
so
then
I-
he got up and left.
Well, that's what did they cut me? They done
Yeah,
cut me.
I don't know. They gave
done
you an
cut
ad
me.
of some football.
They cut me. They don't want me
That's
talking about this.
hilarious.
That's crazy because my internet
That's
is
live-
obviously
because
still
he's
working.
live
literally
in?
messaging you right
No,
now.
the live
He
is
cut
still
it
up.
off.
That is craziness.
No, our live is up. Yeah, our
Yeah,
live
our
is up.
live is
I don't think
fine.
it's on YouTube.
Yeah, MSN said no, you don't get to have any more fun with this, and I'm upset.
Turn
now.
around so I can look.
Hold up, I'm refreshing this page. I need more of this Perry.
I feel like he wore the Medea costume.
Turn around, Nixon.
All right, here we go. We're back at it. Let's see what we got here. Gets in the bed.
started rubbing my leg.
He's rubbing the leg.
And I jumped up out of bed and
I said, "Oh my God!"
he said, turn around so I can look at you.
It's happening. It's
just
happening.
Commented on how I looked, and then he got up and left. So I thought
I'm
after that
very
instance,
aroused, baby.
It was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of a relationship.
Why is he
I
sleeping
think
in
it's
his
okay.
house?
All right, let me tell you what. If I buy you a car and you sleeping all up in my guest house and I done got you some working gigs, if I'm single and I'm attracted to you, you already know what it is. Don't be over there getting drunk with me and then now you want to play tease. You want to be the little spoon, and then I go and put my big spoon on top of you.
Your daughter's on the show, bro.
I'm just saying.
You piece of shit.
No. Because
you know what? Look, in your defense, Hayes, it's been many a time that I've had to sit to myself and just say to my date, I'm like, but you ate the lobster though.
I mean, he just said he wasn't an actor. That'd be like me being a director of a hospital. I see a guy at the coffee shop. I make him a doctor.
Right.
And I buy him a whole truck. And you over my house, you my bed, you owe me.
Yeah.
Didn't I buy you that damn kid just now?
Ante up. That's all I'm saying. So he was cool with accepting the gifts.
Right. You ordered 2 Long Island iced teas.
I mean, respectfully, I don't think you should ever accept a car from a stranger. Like, that's kind of weird.
He wasn't a stranger. He was Tyler Perry.
And then he opened his house.
You better give me them cheeks.
You sleeping in his house. Like, that's the part that got me. I'm
Well,
like,
he was drunk.
He did it on purpose. He had to get everything down.
Yeah. So let me give him another minute here. Let me give him another minute.
Hallelujah. For your next row, act like you sleep.
It was a mimosa.
It was a mimosa. I want try to, make a move or shoot their shot, but if they get rejected, I think that they should stop. And so I thought it would stop after that.
Breathing air.
And
you thought it would stop after
his
that?
complaint,
you still driving that car though, wasn't you? It ain't going to stop if you
I got in my Kia Sportage and drove.
It was a Telluride.
He about to be driving whatever Tyler Perry drives.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I can't believe you just did that to me. Give me my keys. So here's my thing. Like, if he was,
don't you touch that damn Kia. You better grab the keys of that Cutlass you came with.
We're not being sensitive at all. We're not being sensitive at all.
Chrysler LeBaron.
Look, I would have said, I'd have been like, leave the keys on the counter.
Right.
All right. So
Tyler, I'm very upset at your
over there. That's your
advances.
contract.
So
I'm very
it's a
upset at
common
your
story.
advances, Tyler.
It's a common story, though. You got the powerful producer, you got the wannabe up-and-coming actor or actress, and they make a sexual move on him. This is like the story is told 1,000 times, especially in Hollywood. So to a degree, I feel like when he was accepting cars and stuff, you kind of you giving mixed signals. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he was entitled to jump in the bed and
Tyler Perry.
He didn't give him mixed signals. He gave him a signal he wanted to give him. He wanted to set him up.
The signal.
Why didn't he just go down to the Blue Oyster and pick up a couple of young, open-minded guys?
Well, he thought this guy was open-minded. He thought because he had the power over him.
Something was open.
Yeah, he wanted something to open up, and he didn't mind. So I'm just saying, this guy is maybe he should have just ran with it a little further.
Imagine how fast them boxes had to come down for him to notice that.
I noticed he got into
All
bed
of a
with
sudden,
me.
my boxes were at my ankles.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask all of y'all a question. Has anyone here had their underwear taken down unknowingly? As like my mistake?
Well, that depends on what you mean now. Okay.
Yo, look at Genesis.
It depends on what you
mean. I've lost all faith in this.
Yeah.
Like, do
you probably move on, yo.
Well, this was part of the conversation.
I understand.
What was that shit? The copper tone girl? You're going to be like,
all I'm saying is, I feel like we monetize relationships in a way by accepting gifts, and then when it's time to cash in, you seem surprised. That's all I'm saying.
Did we get here?
Yeah. Tyler Perry not supposed to be here.
I buy somebody a car. It's Marcus, darling. Like, where you at? A car?
See, Anna said it right there. If I buy you a car, when I call, you better hop in that car and bring your ass over here. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I'm not trying to be unsensitive or insensitive, but
I'm trying to be very insensitive. I buy you a car. You know what it is.
You know what it is. So are we saying?
I'm just saying you ate the surf and the turf.
Get that food.
Imagine how he probably had to cook them some food. Imagine the restaurants they've been to.
This nigga saying,
Get that food. Kidnap that food. Tell him. Get him. Yeah, that's what it is. Annie up. It's time to pay the piper.
That bodycon dress shirt on. He know what he's doing.
So, all right, I'm gonna give him 2 more minutes because we've been very insensitive. This man is traumatized.
Let's get it on, man. I'm ready to go, yo.
All right, hold on.
Dixon says he feared for his career if he did not
Ooh,
engage with and endure Perry's sexual harassment.
At the end of the second season, Dale gets shot in the chest 4 times.
Yo, then he killed his character. That's hilarious.
Sorry.
Yep.
How much is it?
Oh, great actor.
He is a horrible actor.
Shooting.
That's what killed his career. That
Imagine
scene
if this
killed
whole
his
thing was
career.
to boost his residuals.
And written a TV series called Losing It. Tell us about that.
He ended up wanting to read it, and I at first was like too embarrassed to even send to him, but he did. And
So after all of that, you still trying to get him to, you're trying to pitch him an idea on a show? Nah, man. I hate to say it, but I feel like this is not drawing victim to me. It's drawing, he was kind of leading Tyler Perry on a little bit, taking gifts, getting jobs, and when Tyler tried to cash in, he wasn't about that, so he killed his character off the show and blackballed him out of Hollywood because he hasn't had an acting job since.
You know, a great songwriter.
Because he was
once
bad.
said-
He wasn't a good actor.
Yeah, he was
wasn't an
not
actor.
good. That's what that
wasn't
was.
an
He was a
actor.
random
he
person.
said he met him and was like,
Right.
you should be an actor. He just gave him a job.
Oh, Tyler Perry was
a great
flexing.
So basically,
songwriter
he said,
called
"You should be in my
UTFO
human
once
trafficking
said,
ring."
Yeah.
and would you know, after all that, all I received was a pat on my back.
Yep, UTFO baby.
Yo, I don't even know. Like I said, I feel like we're supposed to be sympathetic to this guy. Aren't we supposed to be sympathetic to the guy?
Actually, we're witnessing a rare case of didn't fuck around and still found out.
I'm watching a stagecoach robbery right now.
Man. Is it
Right.
worth $260 million? Is the real question. Do you think this
No,
man has
no.
earned?
I don't know, man.
I mean, like I said, if there was,
50 million.
if nothing got inserted, I'm inclined to believe that he was just leading them on, and that's why
Maybe
Tyler.
it is worth that because
it
when
definitely
it's
was coercion because
Yeah.
he was
Right.
trying to like persuade him with the gifts and stuff. And I don't think any person who directs that big of production should ever do that to any person.
I mean, look, if
Oh,
you
never
got
said no.
Okay.
Tyler Perry
you
has
can
what
say no.
billions.
Yes.
Tyler Perry's got billions, right? Well, if this situation would have happened with a guy that had like $26,000 a year, it'd just be jail time. He would have called the cops.
paid
He
him.
would have gone to jail. But if you got billions, the cops aren't involved because we're trying to go for the money.
And if he was a white lady, it'd be a whole different ball game, my friend.
Oh, you ain't
You
lying.
know, that sounds 100%
That
right.
is true.
So
mean,
we
we've already
have
seen
double
that play now.
standards. So a guy messing with a dude doesn't matter, but a guy messing with a woman
No, the
does.
media has double standards.
Media.
You know what I mean? We've seen it all. You know, that's what it is because, you know, just as, if not more, black girls go missing, but we're always doing the exposition specials on the white girls that go missing off the coast of Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not Keisha, around the way. Nobody's looking.
Nobody's
know?
looking.
So
Now, you know what? I'm going to close this thing out, this segment
Thank
here,
God.
because I really, personally, I have this thing where it's like, I'd have to go through a lot for a person to be able to do certain things to me.
Like get your boxes at your ankles
right?
like that.
Yeah, there's somebody is not.
Standing straight up.
They have to go through.
You
a
see
lot.
my point, right? It's not.
Oh,
It's going to be a lot of. There's going to be a tussle.
It's going to be a lot of furniture
Draw.
moving.
Right.
But he
It's-
was drunk.
leg.
But I ain't never been that drunk. You know,
My
sir.
problem is he
How that
called them
leg
when that
taste?
happened. He called them after the fact. He was probably
How that
gay.
leg?
But see, that's
Right.
the question,
He
though.
openly gay.
But that's the thing. If he is openly gay and he was sort of
Can't be that
leading
open.
Tyler Perry on, is he a victim or he just was playing? He was playing.
Is Tyler Perry openly gay?
Tyler Perry.
Hell no.
I don't know if he's openly, but
gay.
his text messages.
No, he's not
were
openly gay, but you know
gay.
You ain't gonna really ever see Tyler with no woman. He ain't trying to be. He want to be with a
he
man.
was
He
wearing
wants to
dress
play a role.
He
all
wants
the time.
to be a woman. He doesn't want to be
Would
with
this
a
be
woman.
different if he was an openly gay person?
Who, Tyler Perry?
Yes, it would
Right.
be. Yes,
Why
it
would
would
it
be.
be different? Why would it be different?
Because he has big choir director energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's the ones that they just don't talk about, but they know,
We
and just
know.
let it ride because they're bringing us entertainment. They're bringing
Like
us
Queen
good
Latifah.
sound, good music. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's just we just let it go. So he's never going to be
Queen
open
Latifah
about
had
it.
a baby, or somebody had a baby. I heard that too. Queen Latifah has
Yeah,
a.
but she's never came out and just said what she was. You know, 'cause she wants to play. She still wants to play somebody's wife sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And she leaves
Right.
a little
Yeah,
bit
why
of
limit- why-
little bit of
yeah,
mystery
why
there.
limit her own
Yeah.
opportunities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy did he limit his opportunities by not giving Tyler Perry what Tyler Perry wanted?
He probably
No,
did.
Nah,
he
he gonna give
limited by
her
not
money this
acting.
way.
He can't act. He's bad at it.
He would rather embarrass himself on
Throw that
national
scene-
television
that
and get
shooting scene
260
again.
million.
You said go back to the shooting scene. That was so horrible.
That was terrible.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I don't even
yo.
know how far. There's a lot going on here.
Well, most of his acting, like most of his actors are bad. I've never heard of this person before this story.
You never heard
That's
of
just
Mr.
hilarious.
Dixon? Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
want to hear any more man on man possible assertions of sexual assault. It bothers me because as a straight guy, we're fighting. Like, I don't understand. The police would have been called that night. There would have been blood everywhere. It would have been a problem. So the whole I'm going to hold on to this information for a couple of years until I feel like using it for a person like
Until-
me.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Until he
sense. to me.
turns down his show. Once
Right.
he turned down his show, all of a sudden he's coming out. Right.
Right. And that's
Come
what
on,
I'm saying. I don't like that. That sounds like he was setting
He's a
him up.
honey trap.
Yeah, he was setting
You
him
should
up.
have paid
Of
him.
course.
Should have paid him.
Should have paid him.
That's what I'm
Should
saying.
have paid him. All right. Well, we're gonna come up out of Tyler Perry's ass for a second here.
Would he be a bro bunny and not a snow bunny?
Is
He's
that
a bro bunny?
A bro? Is that what you call a Caucasian male? It's not
I
a
don't
snow
know.
bunny,
I'm-
but it's like a
A
Snow
bro
bunny
bunny is
never.
crazy.
Let's call him a bro
Snow
bunny.
leopard.
Let's call him a bro bunny.
snow leopard. A bro bunny. It just sounds.
Yeah, that's what we'll call him.
It sounds a little.
That's what sounds. It sounds exactly
Or you
like
could
what
say
he
a
was
white
doing.
rabbit.
All right, let me bring this
Oh,
out. of
Dr.
here.
Umar.
She said, call Doc Umar. So our last question of the day came from our Reddit feed regarding a social media issue of a couple. I'm going to ask this one. We're not going to go over an actual clip with this one. But basically, the setup is a young lady had social media. She got with a guy. He didn't like her social media. She cut off the social media, but then she went back on the social media without telling him. And he wants to break up with her because she didn't tell him that she was going back on the social media. And they were together for like 5 years. So this was a question asked, is it worth throwing away 5-year relationship over somebody starting social media pages behind your back? And we're not talking OnlyFans. We're talking Instagram, Facebook, the regular ones, not the pornography ones. So is
You
that...
almost made it sound like it was cracked. He was like, she went back on social media.
Well, that's how social media is. It's like crack. She quit. She went clean, but
What
somehow
kind of social media though?
we're
What was she
talking.
doing? Was she thirst trapping?
She was, of course, thirst trapping.
Everybody thirst traps. You know, what I mean? Like some people don't.
No, well, isn't that what it's for? Isn't that it's
See, here's
thirst
the
trapping?
problem. Here's the problem.
rubbish.
You know what I mean? Here's the problem. Most of the I'm just gonna say anecdotally because I am not a doctor, scientist, therapist, or anything like that. But I believe most relationships start falling apart when you try to make someone who they are not. You met them there, now you want them to change. Like you're trying to make somebody who they are not, and that's always going to cause a conflict at some point in time.
With
A dog's
social
a dog, a cat's a cat.
Look
Yeah, but
what happened to
social
Kevin
media-
Gates. Look what happened to Kevin Gates, man. Look what happened to
But
Kevin
we
Gates.
knew
and
that was
Oprah.
going to happen. What, you talking about with Brittany Renner?
Yeah,
Man.
But this is what I'm saying.
I didn't
That's
believe that
literally
shit
the saying.
for a
It's
second. Like, you can't
like, so why
just...
should you believe this?
Well,
So why should you believe this one?
But that's my whole thing with social media is a little different than what Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates was dealing with. She changed religions, like the whole thing. She made it look good. I was hoping for the best, but I didn't think it was going to work. I just was like,
She didn't really change no religion. Man. She didn't change nothing.
She changed something. She thought
She changed the outfit.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, she put on a different outfit.
Did a wardrobe change.
But she was still the
She's
same
not
person.
Muslim anymore.
No.
She was never. No.
She never really
didn't really
was. She
convert.
never really was, to be honest. Like, she just acted like she was. And who were we to say that she wasn't praying 5 times a day? You know? So
she got her loud starter kit, and then she gave up.
She probably wanted some bacon, and that's what broke her. She was like, you know what? I really just want some breakfast, and then they'll let me have what I want, and I'm going back. And she got that first taste of
Jello
bacon
in his house.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But the question about social media, because they have made this study that the divorce rate going up was directly connected to the explosion of social media. And so the question becomes, are people throwing their marriages and relationships away over petty social media beef? So this was about a social media beef. So I was bringing it to y'all because we got some married folks on here, got single folks on here, we got a swath of different perspectives. So I'm just wondering, is someone starting a social media account behind you after they cut it off, behind your back, would that be grounds for breaking up?
Look, first of all, it depends on what kind of social. Like if they read books online, that's a whole different.
No, we're talking
right?
Instagram. They take pictures when they're in outfits.
Be specific.
Thirst traps.
Yeah, be specific.
Thirst traps.
All right.
Yes.
So for that, if you met them that way and you try to change them, that's your fault for expecting them to be something different. That's your fault.
You can't change a boat into a car.
I mean, you can put it on the street, though. You can put it on the street. It might not go
duct
nowhere.
tape, super glue, gorilla glue.
Yeah. So me personally, I don't know, because like Bravo was saying, it really does depend on what you're
Do
putting
you
up there.
pay this goddamn phone bill, ma'am?
Well, if she does that make a difference?
Yes.
So if
She
she
was like,
pays
I
for,
do.
so if she pays for the phone bill, she can put up thirst trap pictures and all that kind of stuff, and that's fine.
It's her goddamn phone.
Okay. See, me, I agree with everything that you're saying. That's why I'm asking the questions. I just want to know.
I'm gonna put it to you just like this, man, because the way you framed it is where you said, is it worth throwing away a 5-year relationship? Well, if it took 5 years to realize that this motherfucker's a controlling piece of shit, then yes, throw that shit away.
But is he controlling if he don't want her putting up a bunch of thirst trap pictures, though?
Thirst trap pictures is one thing, but that's not how you frame this. You said
I've been saying thirst trap pictures.
You did say it, but that's not how
that.
you started. You said she's throwing away a 5-year relationship so that she could be on social media.
Yeah, you did say that.
I might have said
Now,
that.
if she doesn't have respect for him, if she's thirst trapping and doesn't have respect for him, it shouldn't be an issue with him. It's done.
She on there
Thing is,
standing to the
they were
side with her middle fingers to the sky and her tongue out. That
Cheers.
kind of
Right. They were lying to each other the entire time. They were
Exactly.
lying to each other the entire time.
Okay, so both of them deserve to be by themselves. It's
No,
kind of-
they just don't deserve to be together.
He met her through
They met
thirst
her on
trap.
IG.
Let's not skip past that. That's how he just wants to cut off the same entrance that he had to her. That's all it was. But that's how she was getting
that is
attention.
such
Maybe
a
paying the
slippery
bills.
slope. That is a slippery slope, though, Bravo. People don't feel like that. It's like when you meet somebody, you're supposed to kind of grow a little bit. Things change from when
But
you're
it's their
single.
choice.
But even, when you're single, you could be one way. You enter into a relationship knowingly. Some things are supposed to change. So you can't say they were like that when I met them, and
You
they
can't
gonna
say
be like
supposed
that.
to.
That doesn't make sense. They gotta grow.
You can't say supposed to because everybody's relationships are different. There is not one normative relationship for everything.
But you don't
The
think
thing is,
relationships should grow? Like people should not do the same exact shit they did when they were
should
single?
grow. People should grow, but if you're immature and refuse to grow, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Personally,
Also true.
You know what I
Also
mean?
true. Yeah.
So if you make the choice to turn your stuff off, then fine. And if you choose to go back, you got to deal with the consequences. So it's freedom of choice, not freedom from consequences, right?
Okay.
So that's all it is.
All right. I'm just making sure that we weren't given a pass on the fact that, like, when you're in a relationship, there's certain shit that if you put it on the internet, it makes it look like you're trying to get other people's attention other than the person that you're with. So if that's what she was doing, then she probably shouldn't be in a relationship in the first place. But you don't have to shut your social media down to clean it up, is what I'm saying. Like, some people just don't put them same kind of pictures up no more, but they still have Instagram, they still have Facebook, they still have these things. They just don't use them the same once they're in a relationship. I think that growth should be automatically almost assumed.
When you're dealing with a mature person, sure.
Okay.
When you're dealing with a mature person who's choosing to make that.
See, I be thinking people have sense. I be thinking people have sense. It's my fault.
That's our problem.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Everybody's common ain't common when it comes to common sense.
That is very true. That is very true. All right, well, I had to ask the question because I went back and forth on a debate with somebody who was similar, had a very similar outlook to what Bravo said, which is if you met the person like that, then, you know, they don't have to change. But it's kind of like people are expected to grow. So I think that you can ask for what you want. If the person doesn't like it, they have the freedom to walk away if they don't want to do it. But if they decide, yeah, I'm going to do this, then reopening those same accounts behind their back and doing the same thing, to me, you can't trust them. You got to get rid of them. I know it sucks. It's a 5-year relationship, but that's how I feel. So, all right. I just wanted to get y'all's take on it before we got up out of here. So I'm going to run through some shout-outs real quick, and then we're going to get up out of here, okay? I know I kept y'all a little long on Tyler Perry's peen situation. But,
wow.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
No. I didn't say the whole word.
He just gave us the tip.
Yeah, I just gave you the tip. That's it. You could take that. It wasn't that much.
Wait, did he?
Take that. So anyway, giving my shout outs, of course, to our special guests, Red Talk Anna, who did stop by today, and everybody who's in the chat, IMZ, Albon, a couple of other folks stopped through on the outside. We got Tamara stopped through. We got a few new subscribers. The Man Cam subscribed to the Man Cam.
Wait a second. Were you at Perry's house?
I must have been on the Tyler Perry segment when the Man Cam subscribed. So shouts to the Man Cam for your new subscription. And did you guys want to spit out any upcoming events, socials, anything like that before we get out of here? Anybody?
Nope.
Anna, can you tell them
I'm Red Talk Anna.
When's your show come on?
Yes.
When's your shows come on? Give them your show schedule.
My lives come on Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 or 9:30, normally 9, and then Fridays 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And Anna gets into them relationship conversations that I have to stay away from. See, she can, because you can say things as a woman that, like, if I say it, it's going to sound crass. It just is what it is. And
you know what's funny? A lot of guys do say that. They ask me to come on their show. That when they email me, they'll be like, "Can you come on?" And they'll tell me, they'll be like, "Because you can say stuff that we can't say."
Yeah, 100% right. She said the same thing about Annie and Up. Nobody got mad at her when I said it's like, you're going to get us canceled. So I'm just saying. But nonetheless, make sure you guys subscribe to her channel as well. Anybody that's still here in the chat. Jen, did you have any upcoming things that you wanted to discuss?
Make sure that y'all just check out the page, Jen Hayes, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for updates and just check me out. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Jen Hayes?
Jen Hayes. Jen Hayes.
Okay.
Genhayes.
Yep, he got it.
It's crazy how I know your name. It's wild, ain't it?
Wow.
Bricks, Bravo, gentlemen, y'all got something coming up? Nice ass podcast broadcasting anytime soon?
It's in the works. It's in the works. It's in the works, bro.
Okay.
It's in the works, right. A whole new season coming soon.
Are you guys going to do the 30-day straight podcast with me?
No, we have jobs.
Yeah. We have actual lives, so we won't be doing those lives. Okay.
Right.
No, I'm just playing. I'm not doing the 30-day thing. You know, I don't have the patience. So, right. But nonetheless,
you did do the 30 days. How many minutes would you have to do it if you did? Is that a trend they got going on? 30 days or something?
Yeah,
on Twitch side, the subathons.
Yeah, it's the Twitch things where they go for 30 straight days. These guys are taking showers. I mean, they got shorts and stuff on, but it's like you got to watch people sleep. It doesn't make sense to me. But I will say this, Kai Cenat's thing, I can see why people watch it because he does have some special guests coming through. I think I saw Tiana Taylor on there or something. And
he's a real talent. Young M.A. came through. Young M.A. came through.
Young M.A.
That was amazing. Yeah.
Marlon Wayans was just there a couple days ago. So I could see if people would watch that. They wouldn't watch me go 30 days because Marlon Wayans wouldn't be stopping by. You know what I'm saying? So I can
You want 30 days.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it though. But what we can do, what I've been talking with a couple of content creators about, is doing a redirect for 30 days where everybody has a schedule and we redirect to each other from our lives for 30 straight days. So it never breaks. It basically continues and takes
Wow, that probably would be a big, because the more people come in, I feel like the longer you on, the more come in.
Right. So that's
collaboration. That works.
That's
I
a
like
collab
that.
thing. I'm working on that. So I'm trying to find people's schedules because most people it's either they're good in the morning or they're good in the evening. The afternoon part gets a little funky. So, but over time, I'm sure that this will happen where we literally just redirect to our stuff. And so when people are watching things, we can take them to somebody that we would recommend them watching instead of YouTube forcing them to watch what they want you to watch. So that's kind of what the idea is. But other than that, I feel like I have at least purged some BS today. I didn't want to get into the Charlie Kirk situation because that's still a lot. I'm going to probably come back to that once things settle a little bit. There's a lot going on with that.
They firing people. They are
people losing jobs, and that's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm just saying nobody should celebrate the death of anybody. Let's just say
anybody.
Yeah.
That's kind of
even if you feel that way, you probably shouldn't put out a TikTok about it. That's all I'm saying. Like you can feel how you feel, but you got to be careful when you put this content on the internet because there's people out there that are very sensitive and they'll get you canceled. So, yeah. So nonetheless, I'm about to cut this thing down. We have Purge said BS. Shouts to IAMZ who did come in with the first official chat of the day. I don't know if she's still on, but I always give a shout out to the first official chat. So thank you guys for joining me for another Purge of the BS. It has been fun, as always. And you know what I say here, if you're not purging the BS, then you're part of the BS. And you don't want to be part of the BS. You want to be on the right side of the BS. With that, we out. Peace.
Peace.
Where is my transition? There it goes.
There you go.